This is a townhouse in Mesa, Arizona. It's 2 bed, 2 bath, 780 square feet. And the best part about it, no HOA. We bought this because we believe there's a $100,000 spread. Watch us transform this house in 30 days with what we call a lipstick remodel. Lipstick remodel? Cue kissing? All right guys, we're gonna walk our property today on Emerald. This is our new one in Mesa. Today we brought one of our contractors, Carlos. There he is, the legend. So we're gonna walk through, we're gonna go through everything. We're gonna kind of hope to do to the property. As you can already tell, we're gonna do paint right off the bat. But yeah, this is typically what we do as soon as we buy a property. Walk with the contractor, get a pretty good idea of exactly what needs to be done to it.
And just to make sure we are on the same page, you sure we want to paint?
No, I think we keep it.
Okay, cool. Perfect.
Yeah, beautiful. So one thing already right off the bat, so we're gonna scrape the popcorn ceilings.
The popcorn ceilings.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So scraping popcorn. I've walked this property twice now. One time I walked it when we first bought it, and then the second time I walked it when we had a buyer who was potentially interested in purchasing it from us. So it's called a wholesale. We didn't end up wholesaling, but we were thinking about it. We didn't end up doing it though.
Bathroom kind of looks nice, to be honest with you. I wasn't expecting the bathroom to look like this.
It's not bad.
It's not bad. Yeah, some fresh paint, obviously, get rid of that turquoise color, but.
And
Do you think we keep it, or do you think we
probably keep that one? That one's super clean. So new toilet. I mean,
maybe
if we're gonna do new tops on the kitchen, so we'll definitely do new countertops in the bathroom as well. We'll do a new vanity.
It definitely has just an aura of older people, elderly, and I think that's confirmed by the little rail to get into the bathtub. Okay, that's sick though. The built-in clock onto the wall. I have never seen that.
That's retro though.
That's retro for sure.
So we're gonna take this down right here.
Okay.
So get rid of all these uppers. And then
more open space.
exactly, make it more open. The thing is, that's tough. We don't have a microwave area if we get rid of this.
Question. In this price point, this type of house,
Is it that big of a deal?
is that big of a deal?
Probably not.
Or, you guys ever seen fish tanks before?
Yeah.
We put it on a stand right out here.
Ooh,
Convection
I
oven.
like this. I like that.
Backyard, and we'll get there. It is gonna look a hell of a lot nicer without all these weeds. These crazy. This is actually
Yeah,
insane.
those are pretty tall.
I was looking at that mirror, and it was like a reflection of like this exact same thing.
So this fan needs to go away.
Crazy.
No moss fan. This thing is gone.
Dude, I'm shook right now.
You know how tall this one probably is? Yeah, I mean in here again, it's pretty basic. I mean just new flooring, new fans of course, scraping the popcorn in here as well.
New fan.
New base, yep. Here's a serious question. Do you think that this bathroom or that bathroom is gonna be more so like like if you have one, I mean it's basically 2 masters, like that's how it's set up is 2 masters. But like which is the bathroom that everyone's gonna use? You think that one?
Yeah, for sure.
So then we probably do a tile shower.
I think everybody's in the living room. They're not gonna come backwards.
When push comes to shove, it's like, is spending that extra $2,500 to make that a tiled shower, is that going to bring back $2,500 in the sale price versus what it is now? I think right now the answer is probably no.
Carlos, question. What would your guesstimate be on timeline for this project?
3 to 4 weeks.
3 to 4 weeks?
Yeah, because we have to order cabinets, we have to order granite.
So let's say because we've got good connections for the cabinets and counters.
Okay.
Say if we could have flooring, cabinets, everything. I mean, we could have flooring here like by tomorrow. But say like cabinets would even be like a week out.
A week out.
What do you?
It's going to be 2 or 3 weeks.
Okay.
Just give it 2 to 3 weeks because you have the granite cabinets or like a back order.
100%.
So save it a week or 10 days on the process.
Okay.
Because demolition is the easy part.
Yeah.
And start building back up is not that much we have to do in here.
Yeah.
So no touch ups or anything like that. So.
What do we think that bid's gonna come in at?
I'm gonna guess it'll be somewhere around 15K.
For labor?
Yeah. I would like to think that all material for the entire property, for the entire project should be around 12-ish. And then I would say if we could have him be around 12, so do the whole thing for 25. This would be like a full reno for 25. I think that'd be great.
I'm excited for this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one should be quick. Should be, like Luke was saying, super safe.
All right, guys. Well, obviously you can see we have a huge change here. Looks like we got rid of the orange, you know?
Oh yeah.
The old orange walls, but it looks really good, looks nice and clean. The thing that we really love about like this marshmallow, this Sherwin-Williams marshmallow paint that we pick for a lot of our properties that we do.
Mainly because Luke's a big marshmallow guy.
Dude, both marshmallows. Like marshmallows and s'mores and like, you know, like marshmallow artists.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, no, the thing we like about that color though is that it just brightens everything up. Again, I don't know if you remember when we walked this the very first time, but it was super dark in here. They had a bunch of kind of clunky furniture and stuff that they left in here. And so it was just like, it just felt a lot smaller in my opinion. Don't you guys feel like it feels so much bigger?
100%. And it's always like that, right? Like adding lighter paint, light flooring, just opens up the walls.
Oh yeah.
It's amazing what adding square footage out the back of this unit has done. It's amazing.
We've doubled the size from 750 to 1,500 square feet.
And for some reason, it feels bigger.
Gosh, this is crazy. Just joking. It's just the paint, guys. I know you're thinking it. It's just paint.
But yeah, we went with a nice light oak floors. These are all kind of materials that we have really good deals on. We get really good prices on. So I mean, when we break down the numbers on this thing, it's gonna be pretty surprising that we made it look like this for as inexpensive as we did. So again, we did new fans. You know, we got rid of all of the popcorn ceilings because again, that popcorn ceilings just give it that really old feel.
As we come to the kitchen, if you recall, it was super closed off. Had all the cabinets here, totally removed that. We did lose a little bit of cabinets. We felt like opening this up was gonna make a huge difference compared to a few extra cabinets. We kept it super simple, went with some nice white quartz in here, stainless steel appliances, new white shaker style cabinets, but we kept it super clean. In a price point like this, we'll do a 4 to 6 inch quartz backsplash rather than doing tile. Typically saves about $500 to $700. This one we felt like it looked super clean even just with this quartz backsplash. On the appliances, we added a dishwasher because almost everybody that's gonna buy this house is gonna want a dishwasher. So we thought it was super, super critical. We actually extended the kitchen just a bit to give that room. So when you're doing dishes here at the sink and you open your dishwasher, you know, you still have room to load it up.
I'll say the best thing. Kept the doorbell.
Is that the same one?
That's the same. Oh, let me tell you, this isn't new, pal. We're moving into one of the bedrooms. Again, kept everything super simple. Took the popcorn off of the ceiling to give it that nice smooth texture. Went with the same marshmallow paint to make it uniform throughout the entire house. The same flooring throughout, which is actually a really nice touch. I think when you can have the same flooring and not have to go, you know, into carpet, obviously it's a personal preference, maybe carpet's in the kids' room, but for here, looks really nice. And lastly, the boys are making out in the bathroom, but once they're done, I'll show you exactly what it looks like.
Whoa!
Sorry, whoa.
Knock, please.
Sorry. While they're doing whatever they're doing, I'll talk about what happened in here. The countertops were replaced, again, to be uniform with the kitchen and the other bathroom. New cabinets, new hardware, everything looking super clean, the nice white and black. New light fixtures, new mirror, it looks super clean.
The second bedroom is an exact mirror of this room. New paint, new light fixtures, new flooring. Let's go outside. Believe it or not, we got rid of the rainforest that was back here. Makes us nice and open. We didn't do really anything back here besides the yard cleanup.
We took this fan away.
Oh yeah,
I missed that.
2-foot fan.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things about this deal is the exterior is in extremely good shape when we bought it, so it saved a ton of money. We only had to put paint on the exterior, very little landscaping, just yard cleanup. We were able to save a ton of money on those two alone.
Today what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about what went wrong. Not much went wrong with the property over at Emerald, but we are gonna talk about the things that did go wrong. Again, all in all, that was a very solid project. It was done in a timely manner. We were happy with the workmanship that was done. But again, the more that you do this and the more that you'll kind of follow these videos, you're gonna see that we are gonna start pointing out a little bit more of the negatives that do happen. And again, these are typically things that you're gonna pick up, you know, again, just with repetition on these projects. So one of the things that we noticed as soon as we walked in the door was that chandelier that's supposed to be over that dining room table. And again, guys, keep in mind, like, we're being very nitpicky here. Like, these are not huge items that are like like deal breakers, you know, for selling the property. But again, they're just things that you're gonna notice over time. But that chandelier was super high up. That needed to be dropped down and it needed to be centered over the dining room table. So that's typically something where we will actually spend the extra, you know, $100 to have them move that and to have a chain to get that, you know, just perfect height over the dining room table. Things that we noticed, you know, that it looks a little, it was off-centered and then it was also very high. So it's like, it's kind of just, it looks strange in our opinion. That was one thing. Another thing was because we did change all of the flooring in the property, they had like real hardwood in there, which they had like that real dark hardwood, which hardwood is a lot thicker than like a laminate or vinyl that we use. And so because that flooring that we use was a lot skinnier, a lot thinner, when you relay that down and then put your baseboard on top of it, your baseboard's not gonna line up with your door trim because you're not moving the door trim. The door trim is on the wall and then the baseboard is the new stuff you're putting on. So you'll notice, if you kind of look through, the baseboard is nice and tight on the floor and the door trim, there's about maybe a 1/4 inch gap, probably a 1/4 inch gap between that and the flooring. Again, it's not like a huge deal. It's not something that most homeowners are probably gonna notice, especially at this price point. But again, it's something that we noticed. And then the last thing, in my opinion, that you know went wrong, and again, it's a combination of us, our project manager, and the contractor. You know, so I'm not trying to throw blame on one type of one person, just the contractor, just us. It's kind of a combination. But in those bathrooms, those mixers, where you change the, they call it a mixer because it mixes the hot and cold water. We had asked to redo those to get new ones because it's not a real expensive thing. It goes a long ways in the looks, and they left all of the old chrome ones. And so that's another thing. We had thought that we had asked to do that. We did ask to do it, and our contractor had said that we did not. And project manager, he's super busy, but he didn't end up catching it either. So just kind of a combination. Again, not pointing any fingers, but just one of those things where we wish that would have been done. Those are really the four main things that I would say. I mean, but again, the fact that we're picking, nitpicking four small things like that on a good project like that. No, that's fantastic.
I know we've been hinting at our free community that's gonna be coming out soon. The best part is it's gonna be going over things just like this. These are things that we've learned over flipping 500 properties. We're gonna provide for you for free in the community so you can jump from doing your first deal to the experience of us at 500. And on to the absolute best part, the number breakdown for this property. We picked this thing up for $225,000 the end of May. Right now, we're in July. It's been 6 weeks of holding. We knocked this thing out in 6 weeks. And with such a low price point, our holding costs are actually really, really inexpensive. On this property, we actually put down $22,000 to purchase it. So our holding costs are on $200,000. At 12%, that comes out to $2,000 every single month. Since we're only 6 weeks in, you do the math, $3,000. This property is going on the market tomorrow, and we're anticipating this thing is gonna move super quick. Even if we account for 2 weeks of on the market time and then a 30-day escrow, that is a total time of 3 months, which takes our holding costs total for this entire project only $6,000. Closing costs to purchase this home are right about $5,000. So our all-in cost right now, bought it for $225,000, put $5,000 in closing costs, and $6,000 in total hold costs. This entire rehab cost us only $29,000 to do. So if you're keeping up, all in right now, we're in $40,000. When we go and sell it, of course, we're gonna have to pay realtor fees. We account for 4% on the sales price, which the sales price on this, we are expecting to be $350,000. If this ends up moving at $350,000, which we're super confident it will, this will kick off a profit of $71,000 in 3 months. So I know we show that we buy a lot of properties from wholesalers. This one was actually a direct to seller deal, which we sourced on a cold call. If you're wondering how to do that, we've got you covered. That free community is gonna be going over this exact same thing as well. We're gonna be covering absolutely everything.
I know we probably sound like broken records at this point, but $71,000 in 3 months can completely change your life. Whether you're doing this while you have a W-2 job or you're trying to just make this your full-time career, you can make a super comfortable living just by flipping houses. Obviously, it's gonna be a lot of work and you gotta put that work in, but these guys are here to teach you how to do it. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure to smash the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And there's Luke under the table.
Oh, hey.
and we'll see you next time.
See
Peace.
you later, guys.